What tips for preparing an organization before raising venture capital?
I will try to make a brief summary I've done in the last year, which was focused on 100 venture capital investors. And the focus was to get some feedback regarding those things that or components that startups must have in order to get some funding by them. The first one has been the founding team. Having a high quality management team is a critical factor to move things forward. And together with the founding team, the experience and quality of the founder itself, that's an important factor as well. So if there's a founder that had previous experience in founding or running a successful company, that's a determining factor in moving forward or not in the next stage when it comes to being selected by venture capital investors. Some important factors are offering a solution that has a potential to be scaled in the future, or that has a big market, not something that might be unique, but there are no customers for that solution or product. And some other factors that are important is the industry attractiveness. Well, some factors that are like moderate, not too important, but neither insignificant. I might mention the importance to have some financial projections on place, or to have some accurate financial projections. And also winning prestigious grants before applying for venture capital investment. It has a moderate effect in the venture capital investment decisions, the good job that a startup has made to convince someone else to give the money.
Alternative financing for venture startups. What are the options?
You mentioned grants. I insist a bit on that, especially for tech startups, because when it comes to building the infrastructure or the technology, sometimes it can be costly. So I'm taking an example from getting inspired from some tech startups that I'm working with that are in the Web3 space. And building that technology, it may cost a bit. So if you are looking for an organization that is offering Web3 technical grants, it might be of a great help, because it's like you're getting help to build the technology, which is a significant part of the total cost of the company.
What are the 3 key traits to look for in a great investor?
Mistakes that startups do: try to reach out everyone that they have in their network, for example, and they don't consider, or they don't check their profile first. Is that person investing in this sector, in this stage where my company is, in this area where my company is based? If you are looking for VC, and because we shall consider both sides, we have found someone, for example, that is that perfect investor for us, but we shall do some research to see what their portfolio is, what companies are in their portfolio, because sometimes we might have a unique or a good business model, we might offer a good product or service, but if that is like in a conflict with one of the companies that is in their portfolio, for example, they might be less willing to support us because there would be a conflict of interest. And that has happened even with the startups that I've been involved with.
Could you share some insights on effective negotiating strategies?
The lack or the presence of the confidence can make a difference when it comes to negotiating with potential investors. Because if you are confident in what you are representing, that you need this amount of funding, that you got some traction, that you can make it possible, that you have a great team, of course there will be a higher chance to get selected by the investors, even though they may be venture capital investors or angel investors. This is why often founders have that problem of the dilution of the capital. This is why sometimes they might find venture capital as attractive, but might hesitate because some of them are like too possessive when it comes to their company and are not too willing to give away of a part of it, because it would impact the control that they have in the company.
What are the common mistakes when raising capital?
I see it's something that maybe characterizes most of the founders. They tend to be over-optimistic on everything. Everyone tends to think that they will make it real. Their dream will become reality. They tend to think that they will make millions of dollars in a few months or in a year. And this maybe makes them ask for millions of dollars, even their business model is not clear or they don't fully understand what they're trying to do. This is why I mentioned that building a high quality management team can be of a great help for the founder and the company.
View the full report on our website and get a list of 2,000 plus Series AB investors and VCs to speed up your fundraising. Spend smarter, not harder. Cut down your software spending with Spendbase.